the epic Monster Hunter music right now that's going on with this pre-showcase trailer. But let me tell you, Skankcore, Rod, we have some epic music going for our opening right now. Hey everyone out there in internet land. I hope you enjoyed another just delectable episode of Indielicious. Lumberjack. What a game. I feel like a lot of games are like copying my style this year. Like there's that one game where like the dad looks just like me. I can't remember what the name of the game is, but it's that like branching paths thing where everything kind of looks like it was painted on a canvas. I don't know. Hey, I'm Blake Morris, co-editor-in-chief of Shacknews.com. And joining me today, to my left, the one and only Rodney Conyers Jr., host of Wide World of Electronic Sports, and all-around swell fella.
Hey, how are you? I'm calling in from Vancouver because I'm still here from the tournament, but
my goodness.
Yeah, I can't miss Wide World, so I decided to stay an extra day on campus here.
Oh, man, sorry you have to stay an extra day in the land of free healthcare and legal pot.
Yeah, rough. I don't know how I'm ever going to make it.
Man, why don't you just eat some edibles and get a EKG scan or something? Like, you know, just get a checkup. Just get a free checkup while you're there. And how can I forget the one and only Brian Skankcore Lefleur. I know that's pronounced Leffler, but I think it should be pronounced Lefleur.
It's officially changed on this channel. I'm pretty sure anyone who introduces me goes with that pronunciation. You know what? That's fine. But yeah, I'm so excited to talk about Capcom and do this live stream with you guys.
Yeah. Oh man, Rod's like flipping out.
Yeah, right I'm losing it. The edibles are hitting, guys.
Yeah, no, I mean, Skankcore Lefleur just rolls off the tongue. It's like that. Does. If you were playing hockey, that would definitely be your like hockey title, and you would definitely be an enforcer.
I'd be a goon for sure.
Yeah. All hockey players are goons, but you would be one of the gooniest.
The gooniest of the goons.
You would basically, it would be your time down there, like the Goonies. Oh man, they're showing off the Capcom Fighting Collection right now. I don't know if you guys have pulled up the stream yet, but
yeah, I'm gonna pull it up.
Man, you know, one of my greatest regrets is I bought Gem Fighter for the PlayStation, played through it, and then I returned it.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like a very rare, sought-after game now. But I'm excited that I'll be able to play it again on my Nintendo Switch wherever I want, along with Puzzle Fighter. Having Puzzle Fighter everywhere I go is a dangerous proposition. Let me just tell you, I am a huge Puzzle Fighter fan, you guys.
Yeah, Puzzle Fighter fiend.
I'm
Are you
with
a fighter fiend?
I will definitely challenge you in some Puzzle Fighter.
Oh, dude, we can do a stream.
Oh yeah,
I'm
it's
down. Man, we can even just like play through Puzzle Fighter while we do an episode of Wide World one of these days.
Absolutely, it's a great game. It's one of my favorite puzzle games, if not my favorite competitive puzzle game.
Oh wow! Man. I just learned something new. He's a goon and he loves Puzzle Fighter.
Well,
yeah, I played it on the Dreamcast back in the day. That was where I got my introduction to it.
I have my PlayStation copy still. Like I have the PS1 copy of Puzzle Fighter, and my Marvel vs. Capcom copy as well. That's a nice gem in my collection.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I recently got though, Brian, that you'll appreciate? Street Fighter, the movie, the game for Sega Saturn.
Oh, wow. For Saturn even. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
That's a throwback.
Is it in box? Oh,
Inbox.
Well, we got a, wow, that's excellent. Yeah, we got a 10-second countdown going right here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm at 22.
So, you better refresh that shit.
Yeah, it's starting. We're going live, Rod.
So, I think we're gonna see more Sunbreak. We're gonna see some Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm kind of hoping for more of that game where dinosaurs fall out of the sky.
The where there was like, let's just make a dinosaur shader that just pours dinosaurs, and they're like, you know what, that's a game.
I think it's called Exo something.
Exo Squad, something like
that.
Not
Exo Squad. Yep. An Exo Squad game would be great.
Yes.
I would. Day one purchase for me there. I would love to see some Mega Man. Like,
Now
I
you're
always
speaking
want
my
more
language.
I would love to see Mega Man 12. That would be amazing.
The Capcom Showcase, where we'll share
Or another Mega Man collection of some sort, because they haven't done a collection with the BattleNet games.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, you were right.
Very
Sunbreak. Here we go.
Yeah. I have played this. I got some hands-on time with it. I wrote a little preview. Did an interview with the producers and directors of the series. Yeah, this guy. He was on the call.
They're just gonna show us a new trailer for the game coming out.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter.
You guys, do either of you guys Monster Hunt?
I do not.
Oh,
I've
man.
dabbled with it a few times. You know, my roommates back at home really love Monster Hunter. Like to the point where like sometimes they'll host community meetups in town and they'll put the full garb on and everything. So
Oh, really?
Monster Hunter
They have
has
cosplay outfits?
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you, I took on one of the new like bosses.
Mm-hmm.
And I took on a returning creature. That's the returning creature. I want to say Sergio's, maybe Sergio.
Sergio.
Yeah. No, this guy, he's got a flying jump kick, and it is a motherfucker. Let me just say, like, that's what took me out. I almost had him on the ropes, like they were going down, and then it was just flying jump kick, and I could not get the timing down.
I see a lot of crustaceans in this one. A lot of giant crustaceans.
Yeah, this one's a little different.
There's new biomes.
Spiders.
That spider is crazy. So what's cool now is you can also mount these creatures. So like, at one point, like I was mounted on top of a spider, and a Diablo showed up, and all of a sudden, like, these two monsters are attacking the monster I'm hunting. And then I was able to go from a mount attack on one to getting on top of the other one and just beating the shit out of the monster. It wasn't enough, though. Oh, this is I think this creature hasn't been shown yet.
Yeah, this one looks like a different one. I love this gameplay.
Yeah, it's a solid game. Like, I've played a tiny bit of it, and I enjoyed it. It's such, like, it's kind of a commitment kind of game, you know? And I just don't have enough time to give to it, I think.
It definitely requires some dedication, no doubt. Like, my roommates who play, like, they've been on it for years.
But the nice thing is they keep putting out content, right? Like, Sunbreak is a paid expansion. But, like, they're always releasing new creatures.
Yeah.
Or bringing back fan favorites.
Introduce a returning locale. The jungle area that debuted in the second generation of
That's awesome too, that they're listening to the community, like bringing us something new, but then also mixing in some of like that old, you know, tap into the nostalgia feels.
So they wouldn't tell me how much of an influence the community has on development. But they do say that they listen to that and that they have a system in place with Capcom US PR in order to, you know, keep that up. Oh wait, this is Espinas.
Espinas.
That isn't the one I thought. That's not Sergio.
I like Sergio better.
Do you really?
As a name, for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
This does kind of sound like Espinas, but it's.
I mean, a little bit.
I knew it was coming.
There's room for interpretation there.
Like, yes, it just means thorns in Spanish. That's it. But
well,
if you don't,
I get it.
Yeah.
But if you're like a 10-year-old kid and you're playing Monster Hunter Sunbreak and you're like, "Hey mom, look at this new monster. His name is Espinas."
Yeah. See, Gore Magala. Okay, yeah, that. I've not seen this yet. So many monsters, man. So much to hunt.
This was the flagship of Monster Hunter 4.
Man.
I would just love to be like in the room when they're designing monsters. Like the amount of just innovation and just detail, the attention to detail, I think is something that really makes these monsters come to life in comparison to like other games where you're handling monsters. Like these are very memorable creatures.
Now, yeah, when I was talking with them, one of the things that's really important is like developing an entire biome that makes sense. Like, there's a reason everything is in it. You know, so like it would make sense that like this giant monster, like if you were in a snow level, it makes sense that a monster might have fur instead of scales. You know, some stuff like a little more detailed than that, but like just as a basic example.
I love that. I love that.
Here's some new little missions, training quests. That's nice. It's good that they added that. The Switch skill swap is also a new thing that they have. Like the skill swap or the Switch skills aren't new, but now you can take 2 different loadouts of them into battle,
really?
So you can switch up your strategy depending on what you're faced with in combat.
And that just provides like a whole other layer to the meta as well, like because then people can kind of mix and match their skills to, you know, kind of complement each other.
Yeah,
or their loadouts rather.
It seems like I don't know. I asked them how they balanced it. They didn't really seem to understand what I was saying because I feel like you're giving somebody double the amount of abilities that they have before, and they're like, no, it's more about being able to adjust in combat rather than have more options. But it's the same thing to me, I feel.
Is it like an? I wonder if it's like an instantaneous swap of your gear. Is it just like kind of like in ARPGs where you just press a button and you like swap your gear or whatever?
Yeah, you hit like 2 buttons at once and it like and it swaps it for your other Switch skills.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Diablo, you know, where you had 2 gear sets that you could always have on and you can just press a button to switch between them.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say it's like using your inventory in Monster Hunter games takes a lot of time to get used to, and you always have to like pull back and stuff like that. So it's similar with this switching out your skills.
All right. Well, you know there's a demo coming out for this.
You only need to
June
reach
14th.
Monster Hunter rank 7 though to get there. 7-star. And of course they're gonna do free title updates. That's nice. Look at this, they're already gonna show you like the
whatever they're working on
post-launch
for the next
content.
one. Yeah.
I wish I could hear the music, but I can't.
They start working on this stuff immediately
Holy
after,
cow.
you know, as soon as the expansion's ready to ship, they're working on this DLC, like, probably concurrently, I would say.
Listen, God, this thing is like a kitty cat, bat, wolf.
It looks mean.
Yeah, it doesn't look nice. I wouldn't want to meet it in the dark alley.
So that's coming out in August. So that's
Part
only
of the
2 months
first
that you gotta wait for. Actually, like just 2 months you gotta wait for.
I mean, it comes out at the end of June, so yeah.
So it might not even be 2 months. Yeah,
it's just a month.
Yeah, 100%.
Just depends when in August, you know.
There's species of substitute. Winter, several monsters. And then they're gonna have more content in 2023. That is, the way that Capcom supports the Monster Hunter series post-launch is always like.
Well, I feel like they've turned it
top-notch.
into almost a game as a service, but you know, you just buy into it once and you don't really have like these like DLC costs or whatever.
Yeah, well, I mean, Sunbreak is gonna cost you.
Yes,
Like-
but that's more like an expansion, right? Like, I would consider it like an expansion. And expansions there's always been a cost to big expansions.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of that also feeds you a lot more extra content after the fact. Look, you get little Pupper and Doggo, Kitty Cat and Doggo outfits. And of course,
I
you
wish
go to
I
the
wish I
website.
could hear this music. I know the music has to be epic. I just have it turned down because it's on my phone here.
It's like.
That's exactly what it sounded like.
I'm sold just based off of that.
Capcom Spotlight.
Oh, I thought we weren't going to hear anything about Street Fighter 6.
Yeah,
I think it's just stuff we've already heard, probably.
Yeah.
The next generation of
They haven't announced Blanca or E Honda yet, so
That's true.
Hurry up. Like,
True.
if you think Ryu's feet are big, wait until you see E Honda's, right?
Oh, true. He's the king of foot.
I'm actually stoked about Jamie because I love Drunken Master, like Kung Fu.
Yeah, I was watching some gameplay of Jamie earlier before the show, and it's just so fun to watch.
And
Yeah, they really get innovative with like the drunken fighting style stances. I know like Lei and Tekken has a little bit of that, and I think Wang does too. So it's nice to see it in here.
Here's more of the anniversary, or the fighting collection, rather.
Yeah. Also just stoked to have Darkstalkers all in one place.
Oh yeah, there's like a lot of deep cuts in here, like Red Earth and the Darkstalkers. It's not too deep of a cut, but it's a little more unknown compared to, you know, Street Fighter these days.
Yeah, Red Earth never released in the US.
Yeah, and Cyberbots is also a favorite of mine. I love that game.
Yeah. And just Puzzle Fighter and Gem Fighter, like having those like right there.
I've never gotten a chance to play Gem Fighter against somebody like seriously, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've
Like
only
that,
really played the computer, yeah, for sure. I'm interested to see if that gets better. It's a really light game. It's not a huge game.
Yeah.
At all.
No, it's like a 3-button game, and yeah, it's really easy to play. But I mean, I love it. It's fun.
Yeah, sometimes less is more with titles like that.
Capcom Arcade Stadium has expanded.
And I'm also excited about the Arcade Stadium.
Capcom Arcade second stadium.
There's so much stuff. So much stuff I love in the first one. Capcom has made some of my favorite arcade games. Magic Sword.
Oh, yeah.
I already have a lot of these. Black Tiger I don't have. Man, the Mega Man Power Battle. That's a
Awesome
great
game.
Tiger Road. Another great one.
In the corner here, I have
all the
Demahoo. I have Demahoo running in the corner here, which is a Capcom published vertical shooter. I decided to make it fit the theme today.
Nice.
My man. So I got a question about Mega Man. Are they even like allowed to do Mega Man games anymore? Like I would imagine they can't do. They can do them because I know the creator went off to do the Mighty Number 9 series, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's always been like a couple people who were like, well, I created Mega Man, or I created Mega Man, you know, so there's always been kind of like some fighting between the two creators anyways, and yeah, Inafune I don't believe is with them anymore, but
yeah,
they own Mega Man, they can show them
Mega Man 11. Yeah, they made
Here's the
Mega Man 11.
Exoprimal.
Hell yeah, I need to be like Capcom. I got a rap song about dinosaurs eating people. Let's talk.
Oh, that's true. Get in there, man. Get in there. I'm gonna be like, I know that guy.
World premiere.
I need a Mega Man Zero remake or something. That was a wonderful game.
I would love a new Mega Man Zero game just on its own.
That's also true. It's fun to watch it get speed ran, but I need something new. Okay.
So it's giant AI. Ooh. Bikitoa Island.
Live combat test.
I'm ready.
It's a thin story. It's a thin story for the dinosaur shader.
I don't care. Giant mech suits fighting dinosaurs. Shut up, Brian. That's all you need.
There's so many of them.
Honestly, if the Transformers series can get away with what they've been doing the last decade and some change, this game is alright.
Michael Bay's just a piece of crap.
So do you think Dino Crisis really died for this, or there's still a chance of a Dino Crisis coming out?
If anything, this is a precursor to Dino Crisis.
I would hope so. But I don't want Dino Crisis to play like this.
I don't want to hurt the dinos, but we got to.
They'll eat you.
I'm actually sold on this game. I'm about this. This is my type of fun.
If you like playing co-op, then yeah, this looks like a lot of fun. It looks like kind of like, you know, all the mechs have powers, like, you know,
different
Paragon
classes.
or Overwatch or whatever. Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
I'm not gonna die for you, Leviathan.
Carnage module online.
I just love seeing a bunch of dinosaurs just fall out of the sky, like way too many dinosaurs.
This is going to be a tough game to stream. It's going to kill your bitrate with all these dinosaurs just piling.
I don't care. Worth it.
He said, "I'll get a new computer."
They have exploding dinosaurs.
You will now witness a small fragment of the war game.
Everything I see about this game just makes me love it more.
Yeah, I'm about this life. I don't know what it is. It's just something about this type of gameplay that kind of has me sold.
It's just,
I'm with this.
It's a fun arcade style experience. Is what it looks like, and I'm cool with that. 2023.
I'm glad Capcom is still making these.
2023. I thought it was gonna be holiday. I gotta wait until
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for the stream to be over.
Yeah, it's
All
cool.
right.
Capcom is still taking, because this is kind of a risky, like people were like, well, it's, companies don't really take risks anymore with new IPs. I'd say this is kind of a risky new IP.
I think so too, and I like it. It has like old school like arcade type of feel to it. Maybe that's what has me hooked. But yeah, sometimes you got to take a risk.
It's like sci-fi Monster Hunter, almost, but like it doesn't look at the combat doesn't look as nuanced, I guess.
The basis and story to this game looks like something I would see on the Sci-Fi Channel, like Sharknado or something, which are also films that I love. And so because of that, robots and dinosaurs, I'm sold, man.
Robots and Dinosaurs is the name of one of my studio albums, man. So I feel that.
Am I crazy, or do I feel like this could have been tied into like the Lost Planet universe?
Oh, now Lost Planet is all like exotic space creatures. This is Dino Survival. That is the main mode of this game. Dinosaur Call, VTOL Defense. So these are all the like mission types.
You gotta push the cart.
Oh man. Date C, Date Key, destroy targets in a mega charge. Energy takers. Teams compete to collect the most energy. Alright, so there's
The
some
Neo
PvP.
Tyrannosaurus.
Neo Tyrannosaurus. Is that the Tyrannosaurus that's been bred with Keanu Reeves to create
I was
the
gonna say,
alternate?
yeah.
It sounds like a Pokemon card, to be honest. Yeah, I'm with all of this.
So the missions will change based on your experience. Interesting. And then the story unlocks as you play Dino Survival. And then you get better gear, of course. Increase your levels. Alright, so there's like a leveling system. This is a lot. This sounds cool. I'm into it. It's not trying to be any more than it needs to be.
Yeah, and it's chaotic as hell, which
Yeah.
is like something I'm about. Like, I just love the chaos.
Do you guys prefer like these kinds of showcases where they just focus on like a handful of games and really do a deep dive into each one of them?
Yes.
Over
Yeah.
like the bombastic, here's 40 games and you're not going to remember nearly half of them. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been like watching these now for like a week, and like it all just kind of bleeds together, right?
Yeah.
What's the announcement? Is it a collector's edition that comes with a dinosaur statue, or do you get to play as
Closed network
dinosaurs?
test.
Welcome to my research.
Hell yeah!
Okay.
There.
Sign up.
I'm there.
Yeah, I'm in there too. When I get back home, I gotta get my gaming life back together. Can't
If you're
do
lucky
anything.
enough to have a PS5, I bet you'll have a good chance of being able to do the closed network test.
Oh, that is a good point. Gotta give me one of those PS5 things out in the wild.
PS quintuple.
When is it?
It just says to be held.
Oh,
When are you
man.
holding?
You're looking at the wrong camera. Dude, we're over here. Over here. There we go.
Camera B. Camera B. 2023. No dino shooting this Christmas. I'm sorry.
Christmas is ruined. Thank
Maybe they'll
you.
save it with their next announcement.
The theme to this game gives me like super just, and I know I said it before, but like very retro, like old school vibes. Like
Oh
this
my
is something I
God.
feel like you could even play it on like Nintendo 64.
Are they really bringing out Dragon's Dogma?
Looks like it, yeah.
TJ is probably flipping his shit right now.
It's the 10th anniversary.
Are they gonna make another anime? The anime kind of sucked, guys. Not gonna lie.
Dude, look at that
I watched
jersey.
it on Netflix.
You didn't like it?
I did not.
That is a dope hoodie jersey.
That is pretty fly.
Yeah, he's showing it off. He's like, check out my bling. Spread to various kinds of media.
You know you like the drip.
Is that what the kids say now?
So digital comics and a Netflix original animated series.
They're talking about what they've already done in the past.
Oh, I see.
They're gonna have a video. They're gonna be
Okay, so
releasing
just
a video
celebrating all of that stuff.
talking about
I didn't
how and
realize
what.
Dragon's Dogma had all of that kind of stuff around it.
It was a pretty cool MMO. It just never really took off.
Yeah, I remember the game coming out.
They got something special for you right now, TJ, if you're listening.
Oh, here we go.
Summon Lord TJ.
And now we have a bunch of updates from the Resident Evil franchise.
And here comes all the Resident Evil stuff.
Oh,
That's
here
probably
it
gonna
comes.
be it. Resident Evil Village DLC. Thanks to all our
Well, they're doing
fans.
a VR port of it, right?
Yeah, but they're also doing Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah. Same for Village, I don't know if they're doing anything other than the VR port. We'll find out.
Guess we're about to. World premiere.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say it. Thank you.
16 years.
Resident Evil is such a badass franchise. Good lord.
Yeah, I haven't played Village yet, but I want to. I still play. I need to play through Resident Evil 2 remake, which I've played a little bit of.
Mm-hmm.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
I actually beat Resident Evil 2, the original, for the first time back when I was doing Skink Core 64, and
Did you
that
really?
kinda got me hyped a little bit to play the remake.
I actually fell out of love with the franchise for a little bit, and then I got on YouTube and watched some gameplay of some of the later installments, and the cutscenes are just fan-fucking-tastic. I'm like, you know what? I don't know how I ever forgot about you.
These new ones are good, and the engine is just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cracked, for sure.
So this looks like a new storyline in Village.
Oh, yeah. Who is
Like his
this?
daughter. Is it Ethan's daughter or whatever?
Is it?
I don't know. Shadows of Rose. That looks cool.
Look
Maybe
at
Shadows
this
of
here.
Rose. Maybe it's about wine.
Now you're speaking my language.
Coming to the Mercenaries. Chris Redfield.
Oh, you can play as Alcina?
Yeah. Oh, nice. You can play as tall vampire lady.
Yeah, everybody's dream. come
Everybody's
true.
just staring down the whole game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely my dream for sure.
Ethan returns in third-person mode. Oh, they're adding a third-person mode.
Oh, shoot.
Wow. This makes it
Classic
more like
Resident
Resident
Evil.
Evil 4.
Just classic Resident Evil in general, right?
I mean, classic Resident Evil I associate with the fixed camera and the tank controls still, but I guess Resident Evil 4 is old enough now that those controls would be considered classic.
Yeah. Wow, Resident Evil Gold coming out 28/10. Okay, the 10th month, 28th day.
去年の6月にお約束したバイオハザードビレッジの DLC をやっとお披露目することができました。
My
That's cool.
lord. This is a
That's a lot of
beautiful ass
DLC.
game.
They're adding a lot to this game.
You know, I kind of like that. You know, I mean, they could have just did a whole new installment, but I mean, if you already have it, why not just add more?
イーさんの戦う姿を見ながらプレイできるようになりました。プレイ済みの方もこんな動きしてたんだ。
This is good.
Okay, so it's the same game, you're just in third person.
Mm-hmm.
And Mercenaries is also a big deal. Like, there are a lot of people who love that mode.
New stages, new playable characters. Heisenberg? Gonna make math? What's going?
It's the only way for me to pass the time.
He just threw a nice chair at somebody. Did you see that?
I did actually. That's we're being adults. We're being...
Throwing a
Like,
chair.
damn, you couldn't throw the uglier chair. You threw the nice one from IKEA.
It is Ethan's daughter. I was right.
Oh, wow.
The beloved daughter of the main
That was a good guess.
Ethan is now a grown-up main character in this new story.
She's a grown-up main character now, okay? With like her own credit cards and an apartment.
Yes.
She's not the little girl she used to be as an NPC.
She's a strong, independent, gross
she's a
demon
fully
killer.
actualized playable character now. All right.
In this mysterious realm of consciousness, time and space.
And she takes the bus. See, it's relatable because I also take the bus sometimes.
So there's a guy named Michael that can do red rum on
Magical
the walls.
Michael.
Magical
Oh, no.
Michael.
Not magic in my head.
It's not Magic
No,
Mike.
Magical Michael.
It's Magical Michael. All right, we see the whole
The long
words.
form.
Yeah.
Enjoy the horror of the world itself.
What if Magic
We
Mike
just
just
have-
shows up? It's like dancing around. You're not safe here. You gotta get out. Yeah.
Throws on the moves like Jagger and just starts dancing.
Pointing that way, thrusting in the direction of escape. Yeah.
In addition, Resident Evil
So, dude, you can either escape or stay with me and boogie.
October 28th on Stadia, everybody.
Good news.
Good news, Stadia owners.
Asif Khan, #1 Stadia influencer on the net. Gotta be excited about it. Oh, don't worry, that PvP mode you don't
Reverse.
play? The PvP thing that no one plays, good news.
Good news, we're doing that
Good
too.
news, kids. We're sticking to our guns here, just like
Coming
Capcom.
back.
Oh, it's
Oh,
coming
they're
to
gonna
Mac.
port it to the Mac, yeah.
Oh yeah, I wanted to bring that up actually at the on the last Wide World about like Mac and stuff getting
Nice.
titles and whatnot. We can talk about that today.
Huge news for all 4 Stadia players, Asif. That's right.
Yeah, I'm really happy for you, for all of you.
Yeah.
I know it's been a
PSVR
dry
too.
time.
I won't play this in VR. I'm just too afraid.
It looks like it would be a lot of fun though. I heard that a Resident Evil, what is it, 7 or whatever? The
324.
VR for that is really fun.
But too scared. Is this Resident Evil 4?
This is 4. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the trailer.
Yeah. They just gave the release date, huh? Next year. Maybe that was
I
already
hate all
known.
this 2023.
Yeah,
I want games
March
now.
24th.
Do I have to play the whole game through fonts?
Yes.
Or what? What's it for? Resident Evil for
Resident Evil
everyone?
for
For
you?
America? For the
The
children?
Nintendo GameCube.
Is Resident Evil Wu-Tang Clan now?
Resident Evil is for the children.
It is.
No, it's not. I would not let my children play this.
No, probably you shouldn't.
Look at that gore. No. That
It's for Netflix. Oh wait.
Man. Shit, I wouldn't even let my kids go to school now. Almost
It's actually
more
yeah.
violent than what they're showing here.
I wonder if they're gonna add. I mean, because they added quite a bit to Resident Evil 2 remake and 3, you know, since they were original PlayStation games. But this game is huge already. Resident Evil 4 is a huge game.
A lot of people point to it as their favorite in the series.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was my favorite for a long time. It was the first one that I really got into. I never really got into the Resident Evil games before that because I never had a PlayStation.
I tried playing a few of them, but I could never get into it because of the controls.
Wait, you weren't a PlayStation kid? What were you a Sega guy?
I was a Nintendo kid.
Or Nintendo? Okay.
And computer.
That's a good combination for sure.
It can be different.
Now, this looks so good.
Look at how handsome
I'm excited. It's gotta be amazing. And notice there's no was there a PS4 or Xbox One logo there? I don't think there was.
No.
I don't think so.
I mean, they aren't going to be making PS4 games in 2023 at all. Like, they're already phasing out a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, no last gen logos on there.
And I mean,
damn, that sucks. That means I need to get a Series X like pretty soon.
Something. I mean, it's a little easier to get the PS5s, the Xbox Series X's now.
Yeah, they're all over like the Facebook Marketplace too. I mean, all those people who bought them and then played it for like a month or two, and now they're like, "Damn, I got caught in the hype. I shouldn't have bought this. I'm poor now." They're selling them for not very much.
Are they telling the story?
Yes, they're for any of you who missed Resident Evil 4 the first time.
You might notice that Leon's more experienced this time around.
He
is right.
Graphics look amazing.
And that initial village encounter is definitely an iconic moment. I mean, it's one that a lot of people remember. It might be the one that most people remember from the game, just because most people who didn't play through it, they at least got that first encounter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit is epic.
I hope the controls are modernized.
You got to shoot those birds for ammo. Pro tip. Yeah, shoot those birds. I'm not even joking.
Those birds.
Birds aren't real, guys.
They're real.
I don't know,
You're
man.
not one of them, are you, Rodney?
I just found that on Reddit like a couple months ago.
Did
There's
you
like a
really?
big thing about like they think birds really aren't real creatures.
Birds.
And I'm like,
oh yeah.
I've been boobled on by a few. They're very real. And I hope that's real. Boo-boo.
Nah,
What is this?
it's all an illusion.
Man, March 24th. That's not. I mean, I know that seems like a long time and it's far away, but that's really not that far away.
I mean, they've definitely been working on this for a while, though.
The Resident Evil 3 remake team might have gotten to work on this right after that shipped.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is gonna be a beautiful ass game. Those cutscenes
Yeah,
are
that's
crazy.
big news for Resident Evil fans. I mean, eat
Yeah.
your heart out, David Craddock.
yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry, got that post-COVID cough.
Uh-oh, you guys froze.
Premiere.
World premiere. Uh-oh.
Oh, the remakes? And 8 or 7 rather?
Oh, a collection?
Yeah, I wonder what they're doing with this.
Oh, sorry. So really quick, I had asked. David doesn't like Resident Evil.
Oh, he
David
loves it.
loves it.
Loves it. Absolutely loves it.
Gotcha.
Some of his favorite games.
So these are the first. These are the initial 3 Resident Evil, the RE Engine games, basically, because 7 was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So is it like a Resident Evil HD collection? I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait for the
That
remaster
1942
HD PS5 only edition.
Yeah. PS5 and Series XS versions.
Yeah.
So they'll be like hopefully 4K 60. That would be nice.
Yeah, I'll wait for the version that includes 4.
Brought the series back to its survival horror roots and the reimagining of classic titles Resident
Lord,
Evil 2.
these graphics look fucking amazing.
Yeah, and this is the
Looks
engine
so
that Street
good.
Fighter 6 is using.
That's right. That's right.
With current gen features including support for
Ray
4K,
tracing.
4K,
Wow.
high frame
and
rate,
ray tracing.
ray tracing. Yeah, that's pretty
And
good.
3D audio, that's
3D
cool.
audio for an even more immersive
Makes sense for a game like this.
Yeah, you got to hear everything.
Well, I hear those basic Sony PS5 headphones, the ones that do the like, 3D audio. I hear those are pretty good, actually.
Surprise launch.
Xbox One players can enjoy a free digital upgrade to current gen via
And if you
digital
got these
program
games,
and smart delivery.
Get a free upgrade.
For PC
That's awesome.
users, an update patch will be available on the same date.
Oh,
For
snap.
newcomers and veterans of survival horror alike, we
Well, that's
hope you
nice.
enjoyed the immersion.
Hey,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
dropping this today, and it's free if you have these games.
That's always pleasant.
There you go.
Should be some sort of payoff for having them.
If you haven't played them yet, here's your chance on the new hardware.
Get in there.
I tried playing Resident Evil 7, and like I got stuck on this part where like a dude is driving a car on fire in the garage. I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Thank you to everyone, new and old fans alike, for tuning in.
And
And that's it for the show.
that's it. Now I think we gotta get Denny in here, and Denny's gonna take over the stream. I believe. You guys are gonna do an episode of Wide World of Electronic Sports, right?
I believe it is about time for an episode of Wide World of Electronic Sports. It is
I think
Monday.
so.
Let's get Denny in here before we get going.
Ooh, just gonna get more camera together. I hate this damn cell. You know what's funny? The cell phone camera actually looks better than my camera on my laptop.
Oh yeah,
But-
my cell phone camera is miles ahead of this Logitech camera,
Yeah.
but it's a pain to use my cell phone, with my setup. So I'll just stick with it.
Yeah. Let's see. Well,
So what do you guys think? I mean, while we're waiting for Denny and all that,
I thought it was amazing.
amazing, really.
Yeah, I liked it.
dude, nice, short, sweet, to the point. I think it was nice that they actually had that Resident Evil, those free updates for current gen consoles.
Yeah,
Where or you can buy it now with those updates. That was a nice little and one more thing. Exoprimal, though, getting more
Yeah.
Exoprimal. Yeah,
I need more of that too.
Yeah, Chronix's Resident Evil 4 update moved me. I laughed, I cried, I sniped a Ganado.
Knight the Ganado.
Oh man, we're talking about Exoprimal right now, though, David. Like, something awesome and cool that involves dinosaurs instead of zombies. Zombie games all over the place, left and right. Not enough dinosaurs fighting robots. Two of my favorite things.
I would like more of that as well.
Yeah, or I guess they're exosuits. Still, I mean, it's robot technology, like being done, and just deliciousness. It was nice to. They actually had like the roadmap for Sunbreak. Was a cool reveal as well. Like they actually saved a lot of stuff for this, but it wasn't too much. It was like really you only got like 3-4 updates, right?
Yeah.
We got Sunbreak, we got Exoprimal, and we got the Resident Evil franchise. And other than that, everything else was very interstitial. I guess Dragon's Dogma was like, happy anniversary later. Go watch a video if you really give a fuck about Dragon's Dogma, which we know not enough of you do. Like, just go over there and check out
Which is why we're not making a new Dragon's Dogma, but we'll talk about it.
Like, let's be real.
chat.
We thought that baseball jersey was cooler and more smooth than anything we saw about the game.
That was a sick ass jersey. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought the new Monster Hunter stuff was really dope. I'm very curious to hear what my buddies at home think about it. But bringing some of like the older monsters back and then some of the monsters changing with like the terrain and stuff is like very innovative, and can't ignore like that attention to detail.
Yeah, I think for me, I think the Capcom Fighter collection and the arcade collection updates, those are the most exciting to me, and the things that I would be most likely to play, just because the other stuff I'm just not really into. But those aren't really new announcements or anything. We know they're coming and we know what games are in them, and they're just getting close. So just knowing that they're getting really close is exciting. But other than that, I mean, there wasn't really a lot to excite me. Unfortunately,
Brian, robots and dinosaurs.
I don't want to poo poo on the mood. I don't want to sour anybody's high on it.
Is
That
it
game
not
looks
good
like
enough?
It looks like it'll be
Not
fun
good
for
enough
like 15 minutes.
Whatever, it'll be fun for ages. You don't know. They're gonna
For
announce
ages and ages.
They're gonna announce new modes, and new robots, and new dinosaurs.
It's a new long-lasting Capcom franchise. Exoprimal 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna go on forever.
It's gonna
Dude,
be.
those
We're gonna get
characters are
Exoprimal, then we're gonna get Exoprimal Ice Age, then we're gonna get Exoprimal Sunbreak, then we're gonna get Exoprimal 4 VR, then we're gonna get Exoprimal 4 Remake. It's Capcom's new flagship title. We're gonna get Exoprimal Mega Man skins.
yes, and you
because
got to move your way up the evolutionary chain too. They're going to fight cavemen.
If they added some of the Cyberbots mechs to Exoprimal,
they're gonna do that.
Maybe I'll be in.
They're gonna add Mega Man skins. They're gonna add Monster Hunter skins. They're gonna add I don't know, all the skins that they can from all of their franchises. Resident Evil skins. You're gonna be able to put on like Claire Redfield or outfit or something.
So, what if you could marry Exoprimal with Arc 2 and get Vin Diesel into Exoprimal? Would it then be the perfect game for you, Blake?
If you got Vin Diesel into it,
yeah.
I mean, it would be close to perfect.
He is in a dinosaur game, just not the Exoprimal dinosaur game.
I haven't seen anything about how Arc 2 actually plays. I've only seen Vin Diesel, and if I don't get to play as Vin Diesel, I'm not gonna play it.
And he also needs to talk about family.
Of course.
I am Groot.
Family.
He also needs to say, I am Groot.
I am family. See, because that's what he was saying at the end of that. You said, when he's saying we are Groot, he's actually saying that's Groot for family. That really is.
That really is.
You can't tell me it's not. Because you don't fucking know.
I think you speak to the trees more than anybody else here on this show. I believe you.
Man, I speak to more trees than the Lorax, let me tell you. But you have to smoke them to speak to them. But, you know.
That's true.
Guardians of the Ganja coming soon.
Guardians of the Ganja tree. I would watch that movie.
I would too.
I'd direct that movie. I'd star in that movie.
Directed by Blake Morse.
Pax the Vaporizer.
That's right.
All right.
Graham Mora with the R.
All right.
It's just all about the grams.
Yeah. What would Rocket Raccoon be though? Still a talking raccoon, but it's just a raccoon. And you're so high you think it's talking.
Yes, that would be the state. Dude,
like a
raccoon talking.
It's like a rabid raccoon.
It's just a regular, rabid raccoon. Just a regular old raccoon. But yes, you think it's Rocket Raccoon.
He's like, dude, you look like this like raccoon I know, man.
But it's like movie. It's telling you to murder everyone. Feed it its souls. Feed its souls.
Don't listen to that raccoon.
Yeah. It's got a little Summer of Sam tinge to it, let me tell you. Oh man.
Instead of dancing to 70s jams, they're just dancing to Afro Man the whole film.
Oh, that sounds nice. I'm into it. All right. Let's see. Penny's almost here. The wide world of electronic sports is about to begin. Let's take a moment to do some shameless plugging, though. Hey, if you enjoyed all of this ridiculous commentary, if you enjoy the wide world of electronic sports, why not give us a follow or a sub right here on our Twitch channel? It means the world to us. It gives us that special feeling in our hearts. Our skin gets all goose pimply, if you will. We break out in the cold sweat. We can't sleep at night because we're thinking about you and all of those follows and subs you want to give us, and how much. And we want to give you some content so bad.
I'm worried that they're not notified, Blake. I'm worried that they don't have the notification bell filled in.
I mean, they gotta do the bell, otherwise
you have to.
You can ring our bell.
Ring it.
Ring our bell. Ring our bell. Our bell. Ding a dong a ding. You know, that classic song. You all know that song. Don't lie to me.
This is my national anthem.
You're in Canada. I think it's a little. They got a thing. At any rate, those kids have no idea what song that is. Thank you, Shacknews. You're great. But yeah, you can also give us a like on Facebook. If you wanna, you know, just get into arguments, needless arguments with idiots online. Like, our Facebook is the place to do it. Let me tell you.
It's blowing up. It
It's
pops up on
blowing
my
up.
TL every day. It's blowing up.
Yeah, people out there trying to own those libs on Facebook. Libs, just trying not to get cucked. It's a wild frontier out there on Facebook. And if you just want to look at thirst trap pictures, you can follow us on Instagram. We're Shacknews Media there, and you can follow us on Twitter. It's just at Shacknews. It's really that simple. If you want to go deeper, if you want to check out some of our video content, there's always Shacknews Games and Gamer Hub videos out there on the YouTube land. Our own Greg Berkelton Burke. Wow, we have a lot of content coming because we got E6 starting tomorrow, which is another great reason to follow or sub here on our Twitch channel. We've got a ton of stuff from the Summer Game Fest, the Jeff Keighley party, the Jeff Keighley Key Party. That's what they should have called it. Oh man. Yeah, so you can do all that, and of course shacknews.com. If you missed anything, if we missed something while we were chit-chatting today during Capcom's showcase, rest assured we got all of the coverage posted live for you right now at shacknews.com. So go check that out. Have a good time. Enjoy it all. Eat, love, pray. Live, laugh, love. Hop on in, Denny, and I will hop out. And I will hop out and end the stream.
All right.
Let's see. Guys, it was great. I hope you enjoyed getting a little quality time with me today.
I did. I
missed you, man.
I've always I really wanted to do one of these like live reaction streams with you guys, and I haven't gotten the chance to do one yet. So yeah, this is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I missed a good chunk of them too because of Battle of BC and being here in Vancouver. But I'm glad we were able to sneak one in, especially one with Capcom. I like pretty much everything I've seen, but specifically the robots and dinosaurs. Like that's my shit. That's my shit.
Rod and I are going to be playing a lot of Extra Primal together. I guess you could. You're welcome to join us, Skateboard. It sounds.
I'll play for my 15 minutes of fun. No, Resident Evil 4 is definitely the game that I'm going to be sinking my teeth into from that.
Yeah, well, I can watch you play that. I'm too scared to play it myself.